After reviewing the game the other night, we talked about in between the first and second. You know, it's a gritty game. It's very much like Ontario. When I've told you guys before, Ontario plays that way, and you got to compete for every inch of the ice. And you know, they get in their way. They get sticks in there. They get bodies, and we didn't respond.
And you got a couple of goals against you that were kind of snake with the puck comes off the back wall, you know. And I mean, it just seems like everything was working against the guys.
Well, they were on those two goals. Obviously, I thought the one was a high stick. Howie waved it off. And, after Howie called the goal and then waved it off, I was a little bit surprised. But you know, I'm more concerned about where we're at right now. I think that your statement's very true. We got dominated in the face-off circle. So when you're not starting with the puck very much, it makes things tougher and tougher.
Would it be fair to say these past two games, the team's been like a step slow, especially that first period where you guys got outshot 17-13?
Well, the one the other night, yeah, I didn't mind our start tonight. You know, I thought that we made a few adjustments team-wise of what we wanted to do. I think the thing with this team anyways right now, we seem to be a little bit on the perimeter, maybe a step slow at times, but you know, you got to play. I mean, you can't sit back and have paralysis by analysis. You got to play the game.
Calvin's usually good at seeing pucks, covering them up. Did Rockford do anything differently to stop him from making the saves?
Well, they do a good job of getting to the net. You know, their D are very mobile and are able to change the point of positioning on the shots. And, you know, we spend too much time in our zone at times. When you're, step behind, then that's what's happening.
As you look ahead to the next couple of days, you have a game Wednesday and then a game Thursday. What are some of the challenges if it's not only a back-to-back, but you're playing two different teams on each night?
Well, we got to get back to playing the way we were before. When we talk about our transition game was good, our forecheck was good. Right now, none of those are good. So we got 2 days of practice, and we're going to be able to get through some things, and then we got to do some soul searching as well. When you're in those tough, gritty games, there's no easy games in this league. I mean, I've been in the league long enough to know that every night you got to go out and earn it and compete. And right now, that seemed to fall off a bit.
How problematic is it, from a team standpoint now that it's been 3 losses at home, and it kind of started with the Charlotte mess a couple of weeks ago. So is it maybe a little extra motivation for Wednesday night? Or?
Well, I'd like to think so. I mean, I'd like to think that the guys like playing here. I mean, the fans have been great. Support's awesome. It's a loud building, and we got to do our job and giving them something to cheer about.
You seem to be able to catch a little bit of momentum there in the third period, but then, what's his name, Leighton made some stops on you. So it started with coming back there in the third, right?
Yeah, we got more pucks to the net than we had in the previous game. I think that, obviously one of the hiccups was the power play. They pressure, and, we didn't generate near enough in the back half of the game off that.